War between Palestine and Israel is heating up. Hear about the Palestinians from how the war is affecting them.
Tomorrow is Friday the 13th, and reporters Naja Ali and Ashley Liebig went downtown to mark the occasion.
And an update on the Tupac arrest. All that and more is right here on Studio G.
Now, news that matters to you on campus and beyond. Live. You're watching Studio G.
Welcome to Studio G. I'm Manny Garcia.
And I'm Naja Ali. Let's get in today's headlines. The war in Israel continues on today as death tolls rise for both sides involved. According to authorities from Gaza, 1,055 people have been killed, and the death toll in Israel has reached about 1,200 since the initial attack on Saturday morning. The number of U.S. citizens who have been killed in the war also rose to at least 22. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken made a post on X Wednesday morning in support of Israel. This war started after decades-long conflict between Israel and the Palestinian people in the Gaza Strip. Israel has controlled the borders of the Gaza Strip for almost 16 years, and small-scale attacks and retaliations from either side are fairly common. Growing violence in the past year between Israeli settlers and Palestinian villagers have displaced hundreds of Palestinians. This, along with other injustices in the eyes of Hamas, lead to their largest and most coordinated attack to date, which was the attack on Saturday morning that began the war. Studio G will continue to follow the story and update you with more.
Tomorrow is Friday the 13th, a day that is deeply rooted in superstition. Our reporter Ashley Liebig, featuring Naja Ali, went downtown to see what the hype is all about for the tattoo flash sales coming up this Friday.
My name is Ashley Liebig, and we are here at Sacred Heart Tattoos on South Las Vegas Boulevard to celebrate spooky season. Friday the 13th is coming up, and we have the inside scoop of what you can get for your tattoo. With 402 tattoo shops in the Las Vegas Valley, Coolsville Tattoos, or Sacred Heart Tattoos, is known for their flash sales.
Friday the 13th is no different than a regular day here. I mean, we do these little tattoos every day of the week, so Friday the 13th is just another day.
Friday the 13th has turned into something of a tattoo shop holiday. Many have said that it is an unlucky day, but for all you tattoo connoisseurs, it is one of the luckiest. Most tattoo shops have their flash sales based off of pre-designs. Come on down and get it while it's hot. As Fall Out Boy says, thanks for the memories. Back to you in the studio.
I'm so curious to know what you two ladies ended up getting. That was so amazing.
I know. So Ashley got a ghost on her ankle. I think she named it Harold, the harrowing ghost. And I got a shooting star. The tattoo artist said I reminded him of a Care Bear too, so.
Wow.
Vibes. That was such a fun and permanent memory, guys. But make sure to check with your local tattoo shops to see which ones are offering the Friday the 13th deal. So 27 years after the murder of Tupac Shakur, the man prosecutors say ordered the shooting makes his first appearance in court. Studio G reporter Shantae Lewis shows us what happened.
Dwayne Davis' court appearance was cut pretty short. District Attorney says they're doing their best to solve this matter, and fans say they just want justice.
Mr. Davis is present.
60-year-old Dwayne Davis walked into a Las Vegas courtroom without a lawyer. A grand jury indicted Davis last week on a murder charge in the death of rapper Tupac Shakur. The hearing lasted just seconds.
Okay. All right, we're going to continue this matter for 2 weeks.
As Davis did not have a lawyer present, telling the judge California-based attorney Edie Fall would represent him. In a statement to 8 News Now, Fall says he is only helping Dwayne Davis find a lawyer.
Today was the scheduled arraignment, but he can't be arraigned until he has a lawyer.
Clark County District Attorney Steve Wolfson says Davis is like any other defendant.
There was sufficient legally admissible evidence to move forward. That's why we presented it to a grand jury.
Davis has admitted he handed the gun to the person who shot Shakur in 1996. Prosecutors saying he ordered the shooting. Fans waited over 27 years for someone to be held accountable. Longtime fan of Tupac, Katina Scott, follows his case hoping for justice.
We are just here to push through and show support and hope that the law does not fail us and does not fail the family and his fans.
Wolfson says even though it has been a slow process, they are doing their best to prosecute this case accurately and thoroughly.
But we feel very confident that the criminal justice system will work in this case.
Dwayne Davis is expected to be back in court in 2 weeks. This is when they're going to address bail. I'm Shantae Lewis, reporting from Studio G.
As always, Studio G will continue to keep you updated with any further developments.
Next week is homecoming week. When we come back, we will take a look at the homecoming preparations.
Not all people are the same. And yet, when we visit the doctor, our treatments don't look that different. Why is that? Because we just don't have enough information to do it better. By gathering health data from 1 million people, our country's best researchers will be able to develop treatments that are as unique and complex as we are. With this new information, doctors will have a better understanding of disease so they can innovate the next great breakthroughs in medicine. Learn more at joinallofus.org.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. Everyone deserves to live a full life. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/actnow.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
UNLV's 2023 Haunted Homecoming kicks up next week with a jam-packed list of events organized by the Rebel Events Board. The festivities begin with the window painting competition near PETA Plaza from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Monday, October 16th. Then on Tuesday, UNLV students are set to showcase their talents at the Rebel Variety Show from 6 to 8 p.m. in the Student Union ballrooms. The Rebel Homecoming Festival and Parade will take place on Wednesday from 5 to 10 p.m. on the Academic Mall. This event is open to the public. Students must check in for the festival with their events pass. And those without an events pass must check in at the community member line. REB is collaborating with Fraternity and Sorority Life and the National Pan-Hellenic Council to debut a new event to Homecoming Week, the MPHC Yard Show. Thursday's new event will be located in the Student Union Courtyard from 7 to 9 p.m. All of these events are going to lead to the grand finale on Saturday, October 21st, where the UNLV Rebel football team is going to go head-to-head against Colorado State at Saturday's homecoming game. The kickoff is set for 4 p.m. Students can claim their free ticket to the game at UNLVtickets.com. The winners for the Rebel Royalty and Most Spirited Rebel competitions will be announced during halftime. Voting for Rebel Royalty will be open to all UNLV undergrad students online through the Involvement Center. The voting window is open from 9 a.m. on Wednesday to 5 p.m. on Thursday. To download your event pass in advance of the Homecoming Festival and Parade on Wednesday, head to the Involvement Center.unlv.edu and log in with your ACE account.
October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and the Care Center this week hosted an event called Take Back the Night to mark the occasion. Our own Manny Garcia has more on this important event.
What's up, Rebels? Manny Garcia here, just outside the Donald C. Moyer Amphitheater, where the UNLV Care Center is hosting a Take Back the Night event right here on campus. All throughout the month of October, it's Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and Take Back the Night is dedicated to preserving and protecting victims of abuse. Now, due to this very sensitive topic, Studio G cannot show you footage of speakers who are speaking at this event. However, I had the chance to speak with the organizer of this event. Here is what she had to say.
So, Take Back the Night is an event honoring the empowerment of survivors throughout Domestic Violence Awareness Month. And so it's an event to empower people to use their voices. It was originally created through marches and people, grabbing their signs and marching to talk about domestic violence and sexual assault and bring awareness to it. We definitely encourage people to share their stories and to speak about what's happened to them if that's empowering to them. It's also important to not make this topic taboo because a lot of people are affected, and the more people that can speak up about it and have resources to support what they're talking about as well will really help and hopefully end that taboo of talking about domestic violence, sexual assault, and other forms of violence that are very prevalent. I think something that I always like to end with is knowing that the Care Center exists as a place of safety and support and healing. So we specifically, the Care Center wants you to know that you aren't alone and that your thoughts and your experience are valid. And that's really important to believe survivors.
When it's all said and done, abuse is a horrible, awful thing. And Studio G stands with all victims of abuse. For right now, let's take it back to the desk with Naja Ali.
That's such an important topic, and it's great to shine a light on great causes such as that one.
Soon you will be seeing an increase in the prices of vending machines around campus.
At the beginning of the fall 2023 semester, all UNLV vending machines saw an increase in price of 50 cents across all merchandise. In previous semesters, the price was $1.75. Matthew Marsh, CEO of First Class Vending Incorporated, explained why we are seeing that increase to price.
The prices are usually based on the manufacturer's suggested retail price. They give us pricing that they recommend based on what they sell it to us for. And it's also driven by the Consumer Price Index. And we try to be comparable with the local convenience stores.
Matthew goes on further to say that First Class Vending does not have any major changes planned to come to UNLV campus within the next 6 months.
And now it's time for a 7-day forecast. Take it away, Naja Ali.
Yes. Okay, so welcome to our 7-day forecast. Today is Thursday, and as you can see, today it's going to be bright and sunny, and this weekend is going to be exactly the same. We're getting to the end of summer, but we're still seeing the summer temperatures. We're seeing middle 80s and low 90s, with Tuesday being partly cloudy, but that's next week. And Wednesday, it's going to be 90 and sunny as well. But today, it's currently 70. It is a bit chilly outside. I have a jacket. I always bring a jacket. It's jacket weather still. It's also a little bit windy, and as always, the humidity you don't really have to worry about. And temperatures will reach low today at 50 degrees. And we'll be right back, and when we do, we're gonna take a look at a club that's making moves.
Housemates, due to the environmental impact of food waste, I'm eating all your leftovers. You're welcome.
Ooh, what's this about?
I'm just doing my part for the environment. Is that Mima's punch bowl?
We use way too much plastic. Think of the planet.
Who is the best princess?
The environment is the best excuse. Find an out and opt in at theenvironmentexcuse.org.
Minds can achieve anything. We make sure they get to college. Federal student aid provides more than $150 billion in grants, loans, and work-study funds to make college possible for anyone with the mind to get there. Because if given the chance, minds will do great things. Federal Student Aid, proud sponsor of the American Mind. Learn more about money for college at studentaid.gov.
The challenges our planet's animals are facing sometimes feel a bit heavy.
The animals haven't eaten in a day, 2 days, they haven't drank anything, they're cold, they're dehydrated.
But remember, there's good happening right now. At home.
All right, we were able to get into your unit and we have all 4 of your cats. So,
okay. And around the world for any animal, any disaster. Search ifa.org/disaster ready.
Welcome back to Studio G. Can you spell kinesiology? Even if you can't, don't worry, you can still join the club here on campus. Can you spell kinesiology?
Gee, I don't know if I can.
That's been the word of the week. I think it's Kinesiologi. I don't know.
I mean, there might be a Y in there.
Kinesiology, I know it's like the study of bones. Getting active is so important. I feel especially, everyone's glued to their phones. You gotta go outside, get some physical education.
Right?
Move your bones, eat good.
Kinesiology is a very quickly growing field that focuses on the study of the human body and how movement and physical activities affect it. Over here at UNLV, we actually have a club for students interested in learning more about kinesiology. We spoke with Carlene, the club's president, to find out more.
So the Kinesiology Club offers a lot of networking experiences and volunteering opportunities. And we have like a focus on physical activity and also just creating connections with everyone.
The club meets inside of the Bigelow Health Sciences building inside of room 133 once every 2 weeks, where they have guest speakers and social events so members can further their knowledge about kinesiology.
That club sounds like so much fun. Like you said, Naja, it's always good to get those arms up and moving.
I agree 100%. So Saturday morning, make sure you look to the skies. I got to take a deeper look into the annular eclipse that's taking place this weekend.
This Saturday, October 14th, people around the country will have the opportunity to experience the magic of an annular solar eclipse. NASA likes to define this phenomenon as an event when the moon passes between the sun and Earth, and its furthest point from our planet creates what scientists refer to as a ring of fire. According to experts, it's uncommon for the eclipse path to cross the United States. The last ring of fire eclipse was seen in the U.S. in 2012, and after this weekend, the phenomenon won't be visible again until 2039. The annular eclipse will go through western states, including some parts of California, Utah, Texas, and Nevada, with Las Vegas set to have 80% coverage of the sun. However, you must not be tempted to look up and expose your eyes to the sun. David Jeffrey, an astronomy professor here at UNLV, warns us about the importance of proper eye protection.
So for an annular eclipse, no, you can never look at it with the naked eye. If you want to observe the solar photosphere at all, you must have a guaranteed solar filter. Nothing else. It has to be guaranteed by a reputable company. Nothing else is guaranteed to be safe. It's just too damaging for the eye.
No glasses, no fear. There's a DIY option available to those enthusiasts who've waited until the very last minute.
Well, if you don't have a guaranteed solar filter, you can use pinhole projection. You just have a sheet of opaque paper with a small hole in it and another sheet of paper, and you will project the image of the sun onto that second sheet of paper.
For more information, you can visit gonasa.gov/US eclipse maps.
In Las Vegas, the eclipse will start at 8:08 in the morning with maximum darkness occurring at 9:26. The sky will return to normal at 10:54, so to all my late risers out there, set your alarms, and I promise that this will be worth waking up early for.
That's absolutely right, Naja. It's definitely going to be worth waking up for.
I'm not even really a late riser, but I also don't wake up early in the morning. But I definitely have my alarm set. I have like 6 of them, so I don't miss it.
Yes.
So.
That's all the time we have for today, guys. Thank you for tuning in with us right here on Studio G.
Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next Tuesday.